2, 1. Welcome to the
niggas
podcast.
Hello.
What's up?
Welcome to the pod.
What are you man saying?
Not too bad.
Yeah, nah, we're chilling. We've been partying recently.
Mashallah, everything good for me.
Yeah, nah, this guy out here coming on the trains.
What do you mean? I don't know what
really?
he's talking about. There's nothing he's talking about.
It's a peasant, bro. It's just a peasant.
Even from school days, he's been going through the trains, not paying shit.
What is
Oh,
this?
really?
Is this being recorded?
He's like, you telling the police, fam. Hey, yo, sorry for him, fam. London Transport Police.
Yeah, report me for whatever they're calling.
Allegedly, bro. It's allegedly.
Alright, so what's popping? What's happening?
Yeah, our first story of the day is Benjamin Mendy.
Who's that?
He's a Manchester City football player, and he's been accused of rape, but not once,
Astaghfirullah.
not twice, not 3 times,
Shit.
4 times.
Oh, Jay.
Four.
Oh.
And add the sexual assault on top of that.
Really?
Oh.
So,
Are they all recent, or is this over like
so the first, apparently he did 3 rapes in one night.
one night?
Serial
So
rapist.
3 of his 5 or whatever you said
in
one night.
One go.
Right. Okay.
So that's
A bit crazy.
that is mad. So that was in October 2020, and then he assaulted a woman in January 2021. This guy was taking no breaks.
Wait. So none of the 3 reported it?
They reported it, I guess, but at the time, I guess nothing was happening
Yeah,
yet.
he didn't go
really?
to jail, nothing, no?
Oh, okay.
Nah, not yet. And then in August of this year, he then got charged again with raping another woman.
What the fuck?
So he's been charged as well now.
This time he was charged and actually
Okay.
and he was denied bail and taken to prison.
Really?
Oh,
Right,
okay.
And apparently reports came out that he was bare shocked. He thought he was going to the VIP prison. They put him with the real
Really?
niggas.
I thought he was going to go to that blue color team. Or was it a white color
Yeah,
team?
he
Whatever
really
you call
thought it was gonna be. And then Manchester City had to they took him off the team.
Yeah.
now.
Obviously. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
that,
for
man.
now.
Yeah.
But this guy 4 times, bro, and you're a footballer. You had no reason. You had
Oh,
no reason. Like, he's so dumb, bro.
Really?
He's so
Literally.
dumb, bro.
it. He has the world at his fingertips and he goes, let me fuck it up. Let me fuck it up.
Literally,
Did he give like any reason for it? Like,
obviously he's denying it.
oh, it's just okay.
Obviously he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well,
But to
he
be
has-
honest, we are saying, like, he got charged, yeah, but we don't actually, we don't exactly 100% do know that he's done it, but I guess.
of course we don't know he 100% did
There's
it.
too many.
But 4, bro,
and
5.
They must have had evidence to charge him though with 1 in it. So
They wouldn't
must be at
charge
least-
you if they didn't, especially because it's football players. They don't, because they know they're gonna get really good lawyers, so they won't charge you and actually deny you bail and take you to the actual prison unless they thought they had some good fucking evidence.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They do make money on that bail thing, so.
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But they haven't given him bail, so like they
That's what
even
I'm saying.
solidified.
They were
it.
like,
Yeah,
you
okay.
too crazy. You
Nah,
too crazy. You
we
be
can't take
moving
money for
mad.
that. We can't make that.
Yeah.
For what we've seen, we can't take that money.
How would you put a price on it as well? What would you say is worth him
Shit,
coming
I don't
out?
know.
Well, they always put prices. They put prices on everyone.
He seems to
in
be-
I
America.
guess, true,
in America,
yeah.
they don't give a
Do you
fuck.
think it's a calculator?
Bro, they're always like, and we say his bail to $1 million dollars, and I'm like, who's this money going to?
yeah.
Just government just licks it.
They just take it,
And then they might just wait for him to fuck up again. It's like, caught you that time and we made a mill or whatever. So.
yeah.
Yeah, they do a couple, a couple
Yeah.
sessions
So
on that.
they'll like, we'll allow him to fuck up the general public a little bit more while we
Just collect.
just collect
Right.
the money.
They can actually do bailout as a service, fully like
That is a service.
fully service. They can just be like every couple of months, like, you know what? Every time you get caught, do a little subscription thing, pay us like what?
Oh, what? Insurance.
I guess prison.
Okay.
But
Imagine, crazy, bro.
but that's how it is though. It's so
that's kind
bad.
of how it is, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
what, I guess it's a framing thing, but yeah.
No, but in the US, it's actually horrible because a lot of the poor people can't afford the bail. So you know what they do? Like loan shark type shit, bro.
Oh, really?
You have some people put up their houses as insurance against that. The fact that the guy that they're loaning the money from to pay bail,
Right.
and they say high interest rates, and these people get caught out all the time. Poor
Right.
people, rich people, bail. Take the money, I'm out.
Take the
Yeah,
money, let's
yeah,
go. I got shit to do.
Yeah, it's unfair system, I guess.
Honestly,
Once again.
Capitalist system.
But with him, he got denied bail, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with him. He got charged for it, denied bail, so we'll see.
yeah. And the next huge news this week was
Hey,
Joe Rogan.
I'm honestly, why can't I handle it? Every time Joe Rogan does anything that's like slightly like on the current margin of society, what's going on,
Yeah,
whatever the
yeah.
topics are, current
Yeah,
affairs,
yeah.
anything he touches that's on that current affair things, bam, he's all over the news everywhere, boom, everywhere.
Worldwide,
true.
Worldwide news.
He makes news though. He does make news.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan said this.
People
Oh my god, he said that. Oh.
Like the fact that he got COVID, which is what happened. Joe Rogan got COVID, but
my
the
days.
fact that happened, and we all know about the fact this guy got COVID, and they made it a huge
Yeah,
thing.
but he was recording himself. Did you see the video of him recording himself telling like what happened? He's like, yo, so I got COVID.
Okay.
And first thing we did was we threw the kitchen sink at it. I took this drug, I took this drug, I took that. Fam, he was just popping pills like this. But the thing is, listen, this guy does drugs like normally. He's got like, you know, a list that he takes usually.
Yeah, like vitamin supplements.
Yeah. Plus he does like testosterone replacement therapy, TNT.
Right, okay.
So he's
Yeah,
on
yeah.
everything. You know, he's got some
exactly.
alpha male brain, like this pills for your brain.
Oh,
everything.
yeah, I always see
He's
that
on
advertised, yeah.
everything anyway. So
But the fact that
I
he
was
was
not
hesitant, he was hesitant about the vaccine. Is firstly, I was quite surprised. I was like, nigga, you take so many different drugs, yeah. The vaccine is now a problem.
Yeah.
Out of all the crazy shit you've been taking over the years, the vaccine is the one you decide. You know what? Let me scare some people. Which is when he's saying, you know, I'm not sure about taking it.
Yeah.
Of course, others listening are thinking, Joe Rogan, you know, he's all about health and that, so they'll think twice maybe before getting the vaccine. Yet the minute he got the vaccine, my guy threw every drug under the table, fam. He was just like, this drug.
yeah, why don't you just exercise and, you know, and eat healthy?
But did it help him? So he took all this.
Bro,
shit
he
out.
did.
so
This
3 days
nigga
later.
beat it in 3 days.
3 days.
Bro, he beat it in 3 days.
No, okay.
And he's 50,
like,
bro.
Yeah,
He's
true,
like 50
true.
side.
Yeah.
And bro, Twitter broke. Twitter
Oh, really?
broke.
Nah.
Bro,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
social justice warriors on Twitter were pissed because this guy has been like essentially what they essentially think he's a bit of an anti-vaxxer, but not
Yeah,
really.
okay, yeah.
But because of the fact, you know, he was essentially promoting, you know, vaccine hesitancy. Bro, they were pissed. They were.
Oh, so he's promoting the thing he took as well.
And also he was promoting the thing.
Oh yeah, that ivermectin.
Ivermectin, which is like, what is that? Dewormer? As people were saying.
Dewormer.
No, apparently it's like some
sh-
sort of, I don't know, something for the
It's
horses.
used- yeah, it was
The horses,
Yeah.
man.
I haven't
This
really looked
guy
into
is-
it.
You literally an experiment.
But nah, this deserves to be in the media. That's mad. That's mad. Why? What?
Exactly.
No, but
But he beat it in 3 days.
yeah,
True,
no.
true. But
So whatever he did,
you don't know what. Yeah, you don't know what.
Yeah, but
that
no,
helped
some
it.
places around the world they are like using it as like a cure for COVID. So it just depends. It was the same
What,
thing
like-
when. Do you remember when Trump had some other one, some other thing that he took?
That
when he was-
bleach.
No, yeah, he should like drink the bleach or something.
No, I remember when he caught COVID. They gave
He
him
was
some
talking about
experimental.
bleach, bro. Do you remember?
Yeah. But I swear he
was
was
though.
out for time still though. Like it didn't help him that
Yeah, I
much.
think it was like hydrochloroquine or some shit like
it
that.
didn't
That
seem
was
to
it.
work.
That's exactly the one.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah. Anyway, whenever they get someone
He
gets
was
it.
close to death, bro. Did you see?
Yes, so they just jump on the thing that they think is most effective. Some people think it's a vaccine. Some people think it's like horse drugs. It's calm.
Okay.
And apparently it works. So,
But
3
We
days
don't
later-
know. There's no
We don't know.
evidence.
There's no evidence.
There's no like.
But
data,
they
for
were
that shit.
pissed though, and they were like, look, and they were also trying to say, because he's rich, he's a rich guy, he can just afford all the
Yeah,
drugs that you poor people aren't gonna be able to get
yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
and he's told you not to take the vaccine, so you're
Yeah.
doubly fucked. Because
You're
by the
saving
time,
up for that shit now.
because by the time it happened, this guy he just did all the drugs.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
these people are gonna be fucked. They ain't gonna be by the time they get the vaccine. I mean, they get the COVID. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what?
Throw what? Paracetamol?
Yeah,
aye.
what doctor? My guy, he's got
Paracetamol.
my guy's got a personal doctor, like right there, like checking everyone that comes into the fucking.
He does blood work a lot,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
yeah. Oh, of course as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's on everything, bro. He's, you know what I'm saying, and he does like stem cell therapy, like.
Oh, really? Damn.
that
Okay.
shit. Yeah,
he
he
might
took-
live forever, you know.
Yeah,
He
bro.
might be-
Apparently, he took his mum to some place in like I think Panama or something, and they fixed her knees or some shit with stem cells, and like she was
okay.
barely walking, and then after a year of doing this treatment with these guys, she's like walking, everything was good, life was good after that.
Oh, mad.
Yeah, so he's just been gassing that stem cell shit for.
There was a
while.
guy from who's the guy from Braveheart, the main actor, Mel Gibson. Apparently his dad was on death's door, and he took him over to Mexico and had the same treatment, and it brought his dad back like
Really?
good health for a while.
I believe
These other countries, you know, people go to Russia to go do some of their
Mm.
It's because
medicine.
it's not
FDA
ethical. Yeah, it's not ethical as well in our country. We wouldn't view it as ethical what they do,
yeah.
so we ban them. Whereas Mexico don't care, in it. So they got the treatment ready.
Dollars? You got dollars? Come through the door, bro.
It looks like right now. I think Mexico's still open for like anybody to come in, like tourism. You can come in. You don't have to have any vaccines or something like that. So a couple countries. I think they're all.
Would you lot hit
America.
Mexico one time if
Yeah,
we were
100%.
like lads?
I was
let's
yeah,
do it?
yeah.
there forward,
100%,
bro. But I
100%.
stay in the
The Cancun. and
Cancun, hella safe areas.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
even in Cancun, you know, there was a couple killings and that.
Mm. I mean, it's dangerous everywhere. Yeah. But I don't know. I want to travel to some Latin American countries. You know, be like these Jake Paul and Logan Paul, for example. They go to Costa Rica.
Oh, really?
training
Oh,
there,
okay.
living
Alright.
there.
Oh,
yeah.
mad. All right.
They had the recent fight, didn't they? Was it Jake Paul?
Did you
and,
guys watch it?
Oh,
Jake Paul
I did.
versus Tyron Woodley.
I actually didn't watch it.
I sent a link.
Bro,
Let's
you
everyone
paid,
know.
didn't it? You paid for the stream, innit?
No, I didn't pay it. It was like $60.
What do you mean? I always pay. You don't pay, bro?
Oh yeah, sorry, I paid. I paid $60 though. It was stress, man. Once I saw that, I was like, nah, I can't. I went to the page to buy it. You know, I actually went to the page to buy it, and you know the other ones are like $15, $20.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'll back it just so I get good quality. It's gonna work. I won't have to find
Yeah.
a new stream every 5 minutes. And it said $60. I was like, nah, that's it. I'm looking for the first stream I can find.
Denied.
It was
Bro,
stress.
price tags are healthy nowadays. They want that pay-per-view.
They're trying to make that money.
Yeah.
But so you want to explain to me what happened there in the fight?
Yeah, so obviously I was watching it because I was very excited about to see, you know, Tyron Woodley. He was a UFC champion. I'm someone who watches UFC all the time. I just recently watched the one that happened this weekend on Saturday. Unlucky, I mean, it was Liverpool. They killed it. Everyone from Liverpool. They had like 5
This is
people.
Darren Till fight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, to spoil it real quick, there was like 5 people from Liverpool. I think 4 of them won. I think 1 of them lost, and it was the main event. Darren Till, unlucky. But either way, as I'm watching UFC, Tyron Woodley, he used to kill it, and then he went on a massive loss streak, losing every single round.
How big of a fight Tyron?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He used to be like listed champion. He went from, you know, like in the middle of the league, and then in the middle of the rankings, and then came to the number 1, and then, you know, knocked out Robbie Lawler to become a champion, and then he got his black belt when he like submitted Darren Till, and then obviously I think a few matches after that, it just was peak for him, just losing every single round. Yeah. So once again, Jake Paul being smart, he's picking his opponents so well, you know.
Yeah.
Literally, and also that Tyron Woodley's friends with Ben Askren.
Right.
So
yeah.
it's a perfect like person to fight next.
Yeah.
And then obviously everyone's thinking, no, right now this Jake Paul's gonna get fucked.
I
now.
thought this was it.
Yeah,
I
this was it.
genuinely believed.
Like, nah, no way.
I
This
genuinely
is too much of a
believed
challenge.
this was it. I thought this is where you've made the mistake. This is the one you didn't pick correctly.
Yeah, I guess
the guy,
so.
and Jake Paul, he says it. He's like, look at him. He's chiseled. Like he looks like a monster. And everyone, you know, looks at the highlight reels of him knocking people out.
Yeah. There was a height difference.
There was.
And no, I watched the fight, and honestly, apart from one moment where Woodley basically landed a nice right hand, where honestly, if he just went for it and attacked,
Bro, I was so pissed when he didn't. When he just stood back, he's like, "Oh, I did something, you know."
And then he just got picked apart and beaten up by Jake Paul, basically.
I don't think he did though. I don't think he got beaten up. I think Jake Paul just won on points.
Yeah.
Like Tyron Woodley came away from that fight like calm.
But
not hurt.
He just gave away too many rounds at the start. He gave away like 3 rounds.
Every
trying to work
round
him
he was
out.
getting like hit, and you know the other guy wasn't getting hit. So I guess that's called beating up.
I guess, but it wasn't damaging. It wasn't damaging.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But to me,
Not like
Tyron
MMA.
Woodley should have knocked him out, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Like that's what we all expected. This was going to be the time. And
That's what we all wanted.
and that's what I genuinely thought was going to happen. And well, here we are, and it's embarrassing. His legacy is in tatters. And then now, if he wanted to get a rematch, and Jake Paul was like, if you want to get a rematch, you need to put a tattoo on you that says "I love Jake
saw that
Paul."
at the end of the fight.
And he said, "Yeah, I'll do it." You're such a pussy. Your children are just embarrassed, bro.
But still, no, I would get the tattoo, bro. Imagine how much that tattoo's actually worth. Realistically, you're getting another mil, 2 mil, 3 mil from the next fight, bro. That tattoo's worth a few mil getting that.
And I get it, but
Fuck it.
at some point you have enough money to just be like, I'm not going to embarrass myself.
I guess it depends how much he has. Like, how much did he get paid for that? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I think it was a lot. It was a lot because Jake Paul apparently was upping everyone's purse to give them a really good like amount.
Yeah, he was making himself look good, and
it was the most you ever, for sure, the most he's ever been paid.
Yeah,
I want Jake Paul versus KSI personally. That's what I
yeah,
wanna
still,
see.
man.
But what's the point? We know that 100% he will lose.
What, KSI's gonna lose?
No, Jake Paul will lose.
I don't actually know.
He-
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know
But people are gassed about it. But if you look at it, Logan Paul is a better fighter than.
You think so?
Oh, Logan Paul
Right
is
now?
definitely. Logan Paul had a fight with Mayweather.
Yeah.
Are you man serious? and KSI banned him. So that what does that make? Like,
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
I haven't seen KSI fight since then, and his technique was a bit mad. It was all over the place. It was a lot of swinging arms and shit. But
but he was good enough to beat Logan Paul.
yeah, it was, to be fair. But
So for me, I know.
Exactly. So I don't know.
I actually don't
it
know.
seems like
I
it's
actually don't know.
disputed. So I think we need to watch the fight.
yeah, well, we need the
Find
fight
out.
to get set up first, man.
Yeah, I don't
tweet
think-
the guy. Tweet the guy.
I need to find out.
We start tweeting. So I don't know if you guys heard, so after the whole Afghanistan stuff that was happening,
Yo, lots of developments there. Lots
bro.
of developments.
China have now established diplomatic links with the Taliban
Bro.
and are now standing partnership with them.
Bro,
Oh,
they
really?
did this just before USA pulled out, fam. They had already made meetings ahead of time.
Oh,
I promise you.
they are
literally
geniuses.
couple weeks ahead of time. They
Oh,
made
you
couple
have to.
meetings.
Yeah. They were.
You know what
smart.
they're
They
gonna
were
do?
actually
They're gonna
smart.
give them hella loans to fix up the economy because they're gonna need that help.
Yeah,
And the Taliban like, yeah, and then we're gonna do the oil. You think that oil is gonna sit there while China is trying to? They're gonna time to pay up. Taliban,
true,
time to
true.
pay up because we have, and China isn't that far from Afghanistan. They will go to war and absolutely decimate them. Not like the US. I guarantee you, not like
I
the
don't know.
US.
I feel like if they keep Afghanistan on their side, China have like an ally basically going against all the Western world. I feel like they'll want to just like nice it.
Oh, based
I
on
don't
that.
know. I feel like I don't know.
I think the oil and the infrastructure they want to.
They might be trying it, to be fair, but I don't think they're going to attack them. I think they're trying to.
Oh no, they'll
secure
only
allies.
attack. They'll only attack them if, for example, they don't want to give up the oil and they haven't paid the loans. For example.
Oh, okay, fair.
So, but the loans they're taking now is essentially to revive the economy.
Yeah, and you have to understand also and to pay attention to the fact that they are ignoring the fact that they got concentration camps of Muslims.
Oh yeah, true. I think they gave a reason on it. I think they were saying like they're like it's not part of their, I don't know, tribe or what, like their people.
I see.
And
I mean,
they're already racist against the other tribes and the different classes.
So that it makes sense for them to ignore it for now. But let's say for somehow that it works out that they get a government and they start organizing themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe one way or another they're gonna be like, hey, listen, so you just had a full on like genocide of Muslims. That's a bit peak.
Nah. The guy who's giving you the money, you're not gonna say that to him. You're never gonna say that.
I would say they got
Yeah.
like one of the biggest militaries now as well. So they usually get slapped. You get slapped, and China don't care. They're not. There's no like.
But the Taliban thinking we fucked up one superpower, bro. You wanna come at us?
but like America had to show bare restraint because they were in the eyes of the media. China don't care, bro. They don't care. They're just rolling through.
They do have a lot of conflict actually. Like even with India and stuff, China, they got like they have some border
issues.
conflicts over
Is
there.
that the one where they're only allowed to use melee weapons? They have rules there. Yeah,
I saw that.
They have like a just gentleman's agreement. It's only melee weapons.
I didn't hear about that.
It's mad, bro.
in the
They got
mountains.
people with like pieces of wood with like blades on them and shit, bro. It's mad.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit crazy.
I'd rather get shot. I'd rather remove the rule. Please shoot me, then bash my head in with this random item. I don't know.
Man, say remove the rule. Just for me. Hey, you man. Just for me,
Just
get the
shoot
guns. And as he's saying it, she just takes it.
Just like fuck yeah. Oh my days. Nah, he wants to get nose coke.
Nah, so I don't know, man. I'm just saying, China are just moving so fucking precise and calculated, and I feel like the US is just fuck up after fuck up. It's just looking bad the whole way through.
Yeah, 100%. Have you seen the recent fuck up?
Which one?
The abortion ban in Texas.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's jump straight into that. Fuck it.
That was a transition. And
I'm learning. Take notes.
take the nose, bro. Take the nose. Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's actually mad. I didn't expect that.
Wait, so
I didn't
actually, do
expect
you want
that.
to tell everyone what's going on just in case?
Yeah. So recently in Texas, they've just passed a law basically that is pro-life. So it bans getting an abortion, and they've incentivized basically snitching and the witch hunt.
Bruh, what?
So they're giving apparently $10,000 to people that can successfly report someone that's getting an abortion in Texas.
No way.
And so apparently, people are showing up to these clinics still in Texas, and people are just standing outside, just noting down number plates because you get a reward. You're gonna get 10K payout.
Bro,
You can
I
catch
even
one
gonna
of
lie
these.
to you. Yeah, I'm kill the babies. I'm full kill the babies.
Bro,
I'm full team abortion.
What do they call that
But,
one? Choice, I think.
That's the choice one. Yeah,
I'm
full-
pro-choice. I'm pro-choice.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm like full kill the babies.
Yeah.
But I will, for that 10K, bro, I'm snitching. I can't lie to you. I'm so sorry.
He's
I'm
gonna
so
have
sorry.
cameras there. He's gonna have microphones.
I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it's your choice to do the abortion. That's your choice. It's
Yeah.
my choice to snitch. If we're doing the chase thing,
Oh yeah, I guess that.
for 10K, bro, can you blame me? Can you blame me?
I don't think I could. You know.
Oh my days. No, but it's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting to see like the fact that the pro-life people are winning somewhere. It's interesting. That's a surprise.
I'm surprised.
I'm quite surprised.
Yeah, but I don't
everyone-
support
I'm
it.
very
I
surprised,
don't know.
yeah.
It's mad though. It's mad. So,
And I heard something about Lyft as well. Like, so the taxi services, if you are driving someone to an abortion, you are also legally now like
accomplice.
yeah, an accomplice for it. Can you believe that?
Nah. Imagine if you didn't know and you arrive at the clinic. You're like,
So Lyft, they made a post for their drivers, and they were like,
Liabilities.
we're completely shocked about this new law, because obviously as your driver, you never know who or where you're taking. That's not your
Yeah,
liability.
yeah.
That's not your thing. Your job is to just drive someone from A to B. How would you? Yo, you trying to do a little abortion thing? Yo, you looking like an abortion.
He looks at that, writes the name down. There's like, okay, 10K.
Every pregnant woman that gets into this guy, he's gonna just write the name down and report it.
These pro-life people, they went a bit mad though. Still, they should have taken a small step, not like a full step.
Yeah, I
They
didn't
went
know
a
how
bit
it passed.
crazy.
That's
Crazy.
They were like, you know what, we've been losing hard lately. We're gonna.
In Texas, we're locking it all off. But
Yeah.
to be honest, they can go to other states and do the abortion. But
Yeah,
Texas is
yeah,
huge.
they
But
can, yeah.
but
It's a lot to ask.
America's massive. It's like me going to fucking Scotland.
going
or
to
these-
different countries.
yeah, to do
100%, bro.
that's
I think
ridiculous.
Texas is in the top 10 economies in the world apparently. So,
Oh, yeah, it's got a lot of rich people. A lot of rich people go there.
Moving
bro,
down there,
they have no income tax apparently in Texas.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's why Joe Rogan
mad.
moved there, right?
Joe Rogan's moved there now.
Oh
in
yeah, of
Austin.
course, bro.
That guy.
Now I understand. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, for the taxes. Skip the taxes.
Yeah,
but taxes, Texas. They fuck that.
I think they do a lot of places. Texas have the best taxes in Florida, I think, or something like that. So everyone goes
really?
there. Yeah, I think that's somewhere. I don't know,
really?
best,
I
best
don't
in the
know.
country for terms of taxes, like
Oh,
income
maybe.
taxes and
Yeah.
I'm
They do
shocked
that.
that they went that mad with
Yeah.
the
I mean, even Biden's like saying, guys, come on. Revert the thing. But apparently, like, he's applying the
Is he
pressure,
gonna
but
do
they
a
haven't done it yet.
Executive thing. Is he gonna write something?
they can't. It's
I
state
don't,
level.
yeah,
It's
I think
state
it's
level.
state level, so
What
they
can you
can't.
do?
Yeah.
I think all we can do is
What
pressure
can they
them.
do, fam? What can they do, fam?
So,
You
Fam,
called
do you
them
guys?
out.
No, speaking of Biden, nah. I was actually. Did you guys see him? That guy was talking to the Prime Minister of Israel. And
Oh, no.
yeah, didn't see this. Okay, my guy fully just fell asleep. Like,
finished, bro.
yeah.
No,
I don't believe you, Joe.
Seriously.
Bro, he's actually 2 steps from death.
No, wait, is there video of this?
Yeah, there's a video of this. My guy is fully like speaking.
God,
Israeli Prime Minister is just dropping words, like,
No.
sentences after sentences.
We'll have to watch it after, man. We'll have to watch it after.
Biden is fully like sleep.
Bro, you're actually lying, bro.
Nah,
It's getting that deep with
bro,
him.
bro. I was creasing. I mean, unless it's a fake video,
I beg you. This could be so funny if that's real.
bro, my guy was out like a light.
Bro, nah.
Really?
And you know what? Where it is for me, like when it comes to Biden, is he's been
Put your mic closer, so you know,
he's been like proper. Like the amount of times he's fucked up his speeches, he forgets where he is sometimes.
Yeah,
he forgets what he's even meant to be doing.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
or it's just so it's like he's so when they're like, it's like everyone's trying to hold him together and like just do the appearances, bro, and go to bed.
I
Right,
beg you.
okay.
Trust me,
Go to
it's
bed.
not even that hard, fam. I beg you. But
Yeah.
what surprises me is like not trying to be ageist or something, but every time you do see like the president, like how is it like they're 70 plus every time? Like surely we have some smart like 50-year-olds or 60-year-olds
In America,
Some a bit more active.
Justin
Some a bit-
Trudeau was like
a bit more
30
active.
something when he became.
Yeah, but that was because his father and all that shit. I think there's some sort of lineage there because I think his father was
Yeah.
before him, so I think there was a bit of a
Oh, okay.
thing there. But and also kind of sucks anyways, right? Economically speaking, right?
Well,
I don't know.
that's a
Actually.
place to live. It seems quite good.
It's expensive. I heard
don't know,
in
fam.
certain cities it's worse than
Oh,
London.
Vancouver is horrible when it comes, for example, to like housing and stuff. I know that. For
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, apparently it's hella expensive just to live.
One of the
out
most
there as well.
expensive places in the world to live, Vancouver. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
It's nice. It's nice. I'd love to go there. Like,
Canada's
they got
beautiful,
mad skiing,
beautiful.
snowboarding. It's
Yeah, it's a large, it's a
picturesque.
fucking large country, so they've got shit to do and if places to be and everything. But I know economy looks a bit dead, and I don't like Justin Trudeau.
Oh really? Oh, okay. I don't really
Everything I
know
see
him.
about him, like, honestly, is a bit peak. I don't like it.
He's a panderer, I can tell, innit?
Oh really? Okay.
He's
There's a lot
pro.
of shit coming out about Canada fucking up with the natives, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, when your prime minister was doing blackface, with like,
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wait, Justin Trudeau did that?
Yeah.
Oh,
bro, of course.
okay.
You know what I
Fully,
loved?
fully.
I loved about it so much. It's the fact that how much of a kind of like
He's so
social
slimy,
justice
man.
warrior he is, and how he
So
really
slimy.
pretends that he's, he's like this really good at teachers, but he got caught slipping.
Yeah.
Bro, and every time anyone asks him any like critical question about what's going on about like anything really, he literally avoids the question so hard, like literally does not answer the question. The person will be like, sorry, you didn't answer my question.
Oh really?
When
It's
I
that
was-
blatant.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember that
okay.
video of, I think 40 times I think he was asked the same question and he just didn't answer it.
Oh seriously?
Fully,
Oh,
fully.
right.
something like that.
I don't remember.
One question, the whole chamber of the parliament were just asking the one question. The guy was dodging literally. He's like,
And purposefully.
You can't block me.
Yeah. It was purposefully as well. Like after
Okay.
a point, everyone's like, you know you're taking a piss, but
Yeah.
Right.
give us the answer.
Okay.
And he's just like, I'm not giving it to you.
Slimy as fuck.
Sorry.
so-
Oh,
I mean,
shit,
every
alright.
politician.
He's smart about it though. He does it well.
Slimy.
He's top class in
Yeah,
politician.
no, he's get a good, acting is on point as well, fam.
so good.
Fam,
Yeah,
I think
okay.
acting was so on point. One time he was like saying that he was apologizing to all these different like marginalized people of society, and he was starting like I think he was starting crying or some shit. Like
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I
shit,
saw.
alright.
he was like apologizing fully, man. My guy started. Like,
Remember that health secretary guy? What's his name? The one that was grabbing the airs on camera.
Matt Hancock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When he was
yeah.
crying on TV, he became a meme immediately. Fam.
He cried on TV as well.
Oh yeah, it was on a Good Morning Show about all the
shit.
victims of COVID. And bro, the way he was crying, he was smiling like this.
But-
he was
but-
crying, he was like crying but smiling, fam. I was dying.
Really?
I was
Nah,
dying.
I don't.
yeah, nah, it's just so cringe. I can't.
Crocodile
handle it,
tears.
But they do have they have some good stuff in Canada. I'm not saying. I don't like the prime minister. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What's next? We got Paralympics.
Oh, yeah.
wins gold after sabotage.
Yeah, I decided to poke my head into the Paralympics quick because I feel like it's always forgotten, isn't it? Like the whole world gets behind the Olympics.
I didn't pay attention to Olympics anyways. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really?
Did you guys? Oh,
Most of the world.
yeah, you go watch it. You
I,
were watching.
I watched a
watched
few
the
events.
highlights only.
Oh,
the
really?
highlights,
Some
yeah.
highlights?
Yeah,
I only
yeah,
watch
yeah.
specific events to be fair, but
Alright.
Bear of the world gets behind the Olympics.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
Not us though. We don't give a fuck.
There's some others that get behind it, but the second that ends, the Paralympics come about, but it's just like
They
I don't
should do
know,
it
no one-
first, They should switch it
Paralympics
around.
first.
Yeah, because then people will be excited to see something,
Mm.
and then they can watch the Olympics after.
Yeah,
if they
true,
want to.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
that's
be
a good idea, yeah.
Whichever one's more profitable, really.
But the opening ceremony was actually pretty sick.
Oh, really?
So this guy in a wheelchair, was basically given the torch at the end, and he pulled himself in his wheelchair up this rope. It must have been I'm sure 60 foot in the air, maybe more.
Oh my days!
And he pulled
Yes.
himself all the way up and just oof, lit the thing. And then went
With
back
the
down.
wheelchair?
Yeah, with the wheelchair. This guy went
Strength.
ham. It was actually
Strength.
sick. It was actually sick. I'm not gonna lie.
That's it, man.
I rate them though because a majority of what they really show is even though they got snaked in life some way somehow, they were like, fuck it, I'm still gonna do the madness.
Yeah,
An
exactly.
absolute madness.
They do more than I can.
Yeah,
But way more than I can.
bro. And then, it's because a lot of people, it's easy to get yourself down on when things go wrong, but man, they might have got dealt a bad card even from the get go, and they were just like, fuck it, we're gonna do the best, and sometimes I fucking go
Yeah, there's
crazy.
this really
Yeah.
inspirational person, and I don't know who this person is about. Pardon me, but going on a quick tangent, there's this guy who has literally no arms and no legs. He's just got like a torso,
Unbelievable.
just a head, and he travels the world like motivating people around the world. He's like,
Oh,
you can do
really? He's a
everything.
speaker.
Yeah. And the first thing he
Swims and
does,
everything.
yo,
Okay.
and the first thing he does is literally he walks up these stairs, or I guess he throws. I mean, literally he does throw his body across the stairs, but he gets up the stairs with no legs.
Wait, so he's
and no
got
arms.
how much?
He's just a torso, he's
Literally a torso.
Bro,
Just
literally.
just a little bit sticking out, maybe
Okay.
tiny little.
How's
bit.
he throw himself then?
Bro,
What's
he
he
literally,
using?
I don't know, bro. He's got some mad techniques.
Oh,
It's
mad, alright.
I don't know how he does it. He does it. He gets up the top, and everyone gets gas, and he's like, "Listen, this obviously he's just using that as a part of it, to
Yeah.
symbolize how you can just get over things and
Do you
stuff."
think a secret
Yeah.
bear hurts?
maybe.
I don't know.
Bro,
Either way,
I
he kills the
completely
game.
rate it. I completely rate it.
Yeah. And the way he talks about it as well, he's full of confidence and everything. But he said obviously he didn't used to be like this and everything like that. So yeah, 100%. So shout out to these niggas.
Oh, really? Yeah, man.
Inspirational.
Alright.
Inspirational.
Alright, so that's good stuff. Now we're
But
getting
you-
to the
yeah.
possible dystopia 1984 coming through.
Oh, we got our vaccine passports. Come on, yes.
Bro,
fam.
it's coming into effect this month, and I haven't even.
Wait, I beg you,
Oh,
explain this
really?
thing because I was shocked when I saw it. I was like, what's going on? What's going on?
Is it actually coming into effect this week?
Wait, explain what's going on. Vaccine passports are coming into effect in the UK for real?
This
real,
month,
or,
sorry, they're-
how is it going? Does anyone know the process?
So you apparently, I think it is that what they used to be saying is that you need the 2 vaccines, and you can show your NHS app, or I think you've used it.
Oh, I've done it before, yeah.
Yeah.
I've already got one.
Is that the NHS app, or is it the?
It's a different app.
Oh, okay.
But
It's the scan one, the QR
So,
code.
yeah, it's not the Trust and Trace one. It's separate to that. It's a different, actual
But
NHS app.
do they have a database of everyone who has been vaccinated,
Yeah,
and then they
yeah.
just match you based on what you put in your credentials on the app?
Oh,
I think
of course.
'cause
You log
NHS
in
already
and
know
you
your
already
vaccine.
have your NHS number, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's how they know you've had your vaccine.
You just put that number in and then boom.
Yeah, and it just shows on your phone that you've had 2, and
Yeah.
so you basically have your vaccine passport.
All right, cool.
Um,
Interesting.
Yeah, and apparently it's coming in this month, and I haven't had my second yet.
Nah,
so,
neither have I.
What
oh,
structure is it? Is it in the sense that the
QR codes.
Yeah, but is it going to be like, for example, venues?
Yeah, so
they are going to be the ones saying, "Oh, we only accept people that have the vaccine
yeah,
passport."
yeah.
So it's not like a law that's like, "Oh, everyone has to have a vaccine passport." It's rather than people and venues has to opt in to this kind of thing. I think.
Yeah, but I think they might
They're
be like
forced now.
persuaded and forced, or like coerced by
Nightclubs
the
are
government.
being, and other venues
They're
are being
forced.
forced.
They
Yeah,
have to do it. So some of them have to. Which venues have to do it?
I think they included nightclubs, and then they just said
Maybe like
vague
sporting
indoor.
events.
They just said
maybe.
indoor events.
So even if it's like just the
A
pub,
stadium, I don't know.
Festivals, that kind of thing.
what about
Yeah.
a pub like or something like
Oh,
that?
pub. No, you'll be able to do pubs.
restaurant or.
I'm sure you'll be able to.
Soon come, they're gonna start looking that one off.
Trust
too.
me, fam.
They
It
started now.
went from okay. Before it went from freedom to straight. Nah. You have to have a vaccine passport, QR code, attach this, and you have to make sure it went quick, bro.
You know, at first they said, remember they just denied it completely.
yeah. First
They said
like, no,
it's a conspiracy theory. We don't. We wouldn't.
Really? Oh, I
They did
didn't
at the
know that
beginning.
was
They were
what
like,
they're saying.
because all the conspiracy theories are saying they're gonna do like COVID vaccine passports.
Oh, I thought that was actually just real news. Like, I didn't know that was like just people theorizing.
Nah,
that.
they were theorizing,
Obviously,
and
it's always
the government
theorizing,
actually denied it. Said, "Nah, that's not happening." Here we are.
It's actually intense. I'm
Yeah.
actually I'm a bit confused what's going on in the world right now, man. It's a bit
Yeah,
mad.
Muslims
thing
getting
is,
pushed out of
people-
society.
and the thing
Really,
is,
like it's a bit weird.
people are accepting it more and more.
Yeah.
And so I don't give a fuck. Actually, do your thing.
Yeah, you
I
know
really
what? I'm
don't care,
getting
bro.
mine anyway.
But,
so
bro, but-
I'm in the club.
But
I'm in the
bro,
club.
but by the time though, the government gets more and more draconian like this. Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
By the time we do start carrying, it might be a bit too late.
It
to
might be.
defend.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
but you got a second passport in it, or
What?
well, I mean, some people got two passports, so they can just cut. If
What
it's-
dual passport?
I've got a passport. I've got for Dutch, and I can. Cut
Oh,
it.
okay, calm. Okay, calm.
Oh, you've only got the Dutch.
Oh,
You don't have a
okay.
British one.
No, I mean, even no.
I see in our country.
Yeah, resettlement scheme, fam. The EU resettlement scheme.
Oh, really? Oh, was that actually?
Mhm.
You made that up.
No. I think people have
Nah,
been
I was
signing up to like passports and stuff like that abroad, just in case, like backup plan, yeah, second passports and stuff like that.
To be honest, I'm starting to think the Dutch thing might be a shout.
honestly, it's a bit mad. But at least it's not like a natural disaster like Hurricane. Is it Ida or Ida? How do you guys pronounce
I
it?
think it's Ida.
Ida.
Bro, like I don't know, man. Me, I get scared of that kind of shit. Like, imagine you're just literally living your life, and then a whole hurricane destroys 600,000 houses, just like and buildings and just
Unbelievable.
like.
Yeah,
it's
we're
like-
safe in the UK.
And I
to
saw
be fair.
I saw people having signs saying Hurricane Ida, please be gentle to us.
Bro,
It did the opposite. It was, I'm gonna fuck some shit up today.
Imagine, and I think they could tell that it was gonna happen one day beforehand or something like that. It was just
Yeah, I
absolutely
think they
insane.
had some predictions. It was
Yeah, no,
gonna
they
happen.
knew it was happening a little. Yeah,
But you never know how
usually
bad it's going to really
yeah.
hit.
And it was, and because I think there was some protests by Extinction Rebellion recently around London.
Oh, these
I
are
don't
the
know if
climate activists, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just tweeting the other day. I was like, "Yo, I'm starting to side with these guys,
Wait, are they
with all these hurricanes and all
are they
these."
vegan things. Are they the vegan ones or?
Yeah, they're like
I
kind of.
I reckon majority of them are vegan. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I think they are.
Is it
but-
separate from like a climate activist general?
It's entirely climate activists,
Alright,
and
cool.
but these guys, they essentially say it's such a crisis where we need to do something right now, and it has to be drastic. So much so that life, as you know it today, will change entirely.
Yeah.
They're extremely drastic about their changes. Well, and then they've been going, doing some protests recently. So I can't understand only because, bro, recently it looks like every single time there's historical records being broken. Every single time.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Like, we can't be breaking records every fucking time, bro. Like, every time. Oh, this was the biggest ever. This was the biggest flood. This is the
Yeah.
craziest flash flood. This, that. The largest forest fire we've ever had. Everywhere. Across the road.
Yeah, it
across
all
the
feels
world.
like it's been recent as well. I don't know.
Even this year, everything.
I don't know if I just didn't pay enough attention before,
Yeah,
or
it
there
could be one of those
weren't.
ones as well, though.
Yeah.
That's
don't
what I
know.
thought. That's exactly what I thought. But I paid enough attention for the last decade to the news. I know that for sure.
I'm
Okay.
AFK most of the time.
So-
I used to be AFK. Yeah,
Yeah, but I know for the last decade I've been quite on top of it, and I've never seen this bad. This is every fucking couple of. Remember the forest fires?
Oh,
Turkey,
fully,
Greece,
it floods
I think
everywhere.
that's
Belgium.
still
Do you
going on.
remember Belgium? The flash fires that were happening there recently in Germany.
California had this huge fire, didn't
Yeah,
they?
huge.
That's
And
why
New
they have
York,
to cut
New
to
York
Mars.
recently flooding.
Oh, my
So
days.
the whole of New York was just getting flooded.
Yeah, quite a few people died now in New York.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a
China,
lot of, like,
same
illegal
thing.
basements.
Remember the China thing that you sent us the videos of?
Where is it safe,
that
bro?
was so
What the
peak.
fuck? There's
That was
nowhere
actually
safe,
sad.
bro. Nowhere is safe.
The UK, someone was like, yeah, it's like, you know, in like RuneScape when you start your first location.
Start Island.
Yeah, the start island
The
where
safe one, you learn your skills.
where you learn your new
Victoria
skills and nobody's gonna fuck you up here. The weather is only allowing here. Like we
Yeah,
get
yeah.
nothing. Earthquakes,
Nah, but
nothing.
there were some floods in the around the UK.
Yeah,
But I mean, like
Central,
London
yeah.
area, the south of England.
Yeah, true.
Bro, we never have issues.
Yeah, I mean,
We've actually
So
never
far,
have-
we're so far calm.
Bro, we might be one of the last places to get taken out.
But we already have the Thames Barrier that helps us as well from like
Yeah.
the effects we're already feeling. But yeah, it's gonna come. It's gonna come for us eventually.
Yeah. Okay. Back. I don't know if you guys have heard of NFTs. So these are fungible tokens, and essentially it's like buying JPEGs on the blockchain. It literally is like buying a picture.
So like trading cards sort of thing.
Essentially, yeah,
Okay.
on the blockchain. So I've got.
yeah, and it's been super hyped around. Everyone's seen it on social media. NFTs,
Yeah.
NFTs. Oh my god!
So yeah, a lot of people might not know this if you're not really into that crypto scene, but it's essentially you can buy an image artwork on the blockchain, and you can verifiably say you own it, and you can trade these. And I recently bought one for about $2,000. I was like, fuck it, bro.
Yeah. It looks good though. It looks good.
It's a lit,
I like the
it's a
artwork.
lit picture, bro. It's a lit picture,
Yeah.
and that's it. My friend Gerard was like, "Oh, I like it too," so he just and downloaded that
Right click
shit.
download.
Dickhead.
Save picture.
Just
as-
stole it right there.
Yeah, that's the big thing. People can still access the images or the resources.
Yeah, but I
own
own it on the blockchain,
Oh.
so he can't sell it, for example.
yeah.
And yeah, so Banksy recently he had there was apparently it was a hack slash scam.
Yeah.
And
What happened? What happened?
So yeah, basically, a few weeks ago, I would say, there's this like a group of like black hat, grey hat hackers that just look into stuff basically, and they caught out that Banksy had this security flaw on his website, and that people could inject like folders or like hierarchies, like new pages with files in it and stuff.
Oh, really?
So apparently someone this guy warned them like quite a few times through Instagram, through Twitter, everything. He was warning them that this vulnerability existed,
yeah.
basically, and
No one
it
did
went ignored. They didn't message back, and all of a sudden a NFT appears on the website being sold. I think it was somewhere around £250,000,
Hey, nice one.
and it's on Banksy's website, and
Lick.
you can
you're
buy
copping
it.
it. You're immediately
If
buying
you're
that.
rich and you're a collector, 100% you're going for that straight.
And because Banksy is one of the biggest artists like ever, really, right now,
Exactly,
in the modern
yeah,
world.
yeah.
And NFTs, some of them go for $7 million. This is huge. So
Stupid money.
a
Stupid money.
one-to-one token of a Banksy NFT will go for millions, 20 million, 30 million.
Yeah, it's
so
a good investment. It would be, that's cheap.
It's so cheap. I would have copped it like this if I had the money.
100 Yeah, I'd take out a loan for that straight.
Immediately, I would have copped that shit. Like I would even hesitated.
Yeah, that's mad.
But
but
this guy buys it for that much.
so wait, this is his train of thought. What you guys were just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
And then
So a collector comes along and he sees it and he buys it, and he finds out after that it's fake. It wasn't actually from Banksy, and there was loads of media and loads of shit going on, and then randomly it's another story where the hacker gives the money back.
oh, bro.
I don't know why the guy returned the money
I
to
guess
the
he felt bad.
guy.
He was like,
these hackers are funny, bro.
I think some just exploit it. Like they are still like grey hackers who basically.
Nah, do you know what it is sometimes? I think what happens is
bring awareness.
that address is somehow tied to someone's identity, and then they get clocked. They go, "Yo, bro, we know who you are. You might as well just give the money back."
Do you
and-
think?
'Cause that's what
Maybe, yeah.
apparently that's what happened to the last guy, like 600 million guy. Apparently
Yeah,
they
yeah.
clocked his ID, they clocked who he was. So he was just like, "Oh, okay, like, I was giving it back,
Oh,
guys."
really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Nah, at that point you have to, and he was giving it back in bits to see if he could keep any.
Oh, a little 1 million went missing.
Yeah, exactly. So it could be one of those ones where his ID is.
But
like,
actually,
he's got
I
no-
still think that NFT will be worth something because of the controversy surrounding it,
Yeah, that is true.
the
Actually,
hype surrounding
I
it.
don't know if he had to give the NFT back.
So I'd still sell that NFT for quite a large amount.
Yeah, that's decent, you know.
You reckon it's gonna get sold?
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Find it. Let's do an update on that one.
Yeah, actually, I
it.
think we should.
we
That is
definitely-
it.
yeah, so
Now enough of this random bullshit. Now we're going to talk about the real stories, fam. So literally in 2 days, bro. I think what's the date today? Oh my days. Let me just check. 5th. So literally on the 7th, El Salvador, which is a country, small country nonetheless.
Yeah.
Supposedly, one of the in rankings lowest economies around the world, dangerous country, all that stuff, blah blah blah. But they're making a crazy move, which we spoke about before, which basically the country is going to make Bitcoin legal tender. So they're going to have two legal monies in their country. One's going to be the US dollar, because they had to adopt the US dollar a couple of years ago because their the currency was going to shit. As it happens. And then now literally they're going to have Bitcoin as a legal money. Now they're going to accept it. So that means other countries who they do trade with have to accept Bitcoin.
Wait, really?
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah,
That's
so
mad.
so that's what I'm saying. So people are like, what the fuck do we do? The IMF came out saying like, we strongly advise against this. This is going to cause loads of macroeconomic problems. And everyone's like, what do you mean? If they have Bitcoin, like they're going to make money. And then everyone's like, nah. The IMF's like, no, listen, we can't help you guys with this, because they said,
Stressing.
yeah, let's help. Let's do help. Let's
Okay,
make sure
well,
this is a
yeah,
smooth
but-
operation.
And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for people who don't know, what's the IMF?
Oh, the IMF, sorry, it's the International Monetary Fund, which is basically an arm of the World Bank.
You essentially give poor countries aid and money.
So supposedly,
Okay.
under that guy.
I don't know.
Well, the ones that cut Afghanistan off.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, those ones. Yeah.
So these money people basically around the world. And the craziest thing they're gonna do is they're giving out $30 worth of Bitcoin to every single citizen that signs up. Of course, there's some controversy around this, because some Bitcoiners, they don't like that fact that you have know your customer policy, that fact that every citizen has to actually obviously sign up and give their ID, just like signing up to an exchange, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then but still they get $30 worth in Bitcoin. And I think there was the tiniest of protest going on. I think there was like 100 people in the city square that I don't know, it was like a small protest that went
Against
on.
it.
It was a bit weird. But yeah, so
how are they gonna handle like transaction terms and fees?
so basically they teamed up with this crazy company called Strike, who has their CEO who basically lived in El Salvador for a couple of months, just setting up the Lightning Network and just and testing that out. And it ended up working out because they basically created their own. They were all at wallet. So there was another guy here, another investor. He made his own wallet, and basically they teamed up and they were making shops and like businesses accept Bitcoin payments.
Yeah.
And they had a whole circular economy. Everybody in what's called El Zonte Beach basically pay, live, and spend money on Bitcoin.
Oh shit!
only.
So they tested it as well.
Yeah, fully. They had a whole for a couple of months, and then the president, he was like, he gets a call. The guy who's the CEO of Strike gets a call from the president of the country.
El Salvador.
Sorry, he gets the call from the brother of the president, and then he's like, yo, so we're gonna have to have a chat with you. Meet us here. There's no, you don't have a choice. Like you're meeting us straight.
Yeah.
And then this guy's thinking he's dead. He's like, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Would you show up?
I'm not showing up.
The guy, he's telling the
Straight
story.
to the airport.
Yeah, believe.
I'm out of there.
He did it, bro. He literally called his dad. He goes, listen, dad, I know what's going on here. I might not live this through, but I love you, everything. But I'm gonna have to do this because I believe in Bitcoin and everything like that. So I'm just gonna, if I die, I die. But I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna try and convince them to adopt Bitcoin. And then they fucking did it, fam.
That's nuts.
So that's absolutely nuts. And yeah, they're changing from the old banking system. You know how the fucking shitty infrastructure is. The protocol's so slow, stupid. The settlements stupid shit. Super expensive. You know, they have to fucking coordinate with bare different. It's just shit, especially in El Salvador. So basically, they're swapping all of that out with just Lightning Network.
Okay.
And even the banks are going to be adopting it as well, the country, and they're going to have basically they're going to start mining Bitcoin with using a volcano.
Oh, they're actually still doing that?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the straight crackers, fam.
I thought they were just.
You know when one of the mandem became president? They were like, bro, fuck it, why not?
Let's try it.
Full on Bitcoin. Became
Like, someone was just saying
That's
that. Someone was just saying that. I was like, bro,
But the thing is, he's been president.
can we
for
use
like
that
a couple
volcano
years.
for the mine? And they're like,
mad.
actually, yeah, bro, actually we can.
But yeah, he's been president for a couple of years, so it wasn't like he randomly got in recently. Like he's been there, but
Yeah.
and they can only be there, I think, for 4 to 5 years, something like that. And they can only do one season. Like they can only do 1 year, one time. They can't repeat. You can't do two.
Oh,
seasons.
okay. Oh, really? Oh.
So they asked him like, what are you gonna do? Like if the next person says fuck Bitcoin or something like that, he's like,
fuck the volcano.
Like we're gonna have it for a couple of years, and I think it's gonna be really good to our economy. And obviously, based on the main thing was like fact that the remittances. I think I told you guys about this before, but basically, I think 20% of their economy or 30% of their economy is basically just remittances, where people pay from America to El Salvador.
Yeah, send the money back home. Somalia is the same
Obviously,
shit.
They have middlemen there, MoneyGram and the Western Union, so they take all that money. And instead, the Lightning Network is going to take basically zero fees.
Yeah.
And so basically, they're going to get 20% of their economy back.
Nice. Okay.
All the fees anyways back, not all 20% of their economy. That's a bit silly. But this is predicted to increase their economy, or their GDP. That's that silly number that everyone uses. And Basically, they're expecting that to grow 12 to 20% a year,
Okay.
just because of adopting Bitcoin.
What about the can they all access it? They all have the technology? Is it?
Yeah,
like...
so it says like if you have the technology, you can use it. If you don't have technology, you don't have to use it. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. So it might not be accessible by.
Yeah, but they're building the infrastructure, and they're making it legal in 2 days. So
we'll see. We'll see how it
And,
goes.
You know, you've seen the price recently. It's up to 50K now. So you know, me personally, I think it's gonna go to the moon, and it's the only.
Wait, put a value on it. I want to hear it. I want to hear the shout out.
Me, I don't know what's the prediction you're looking for.
I don't know, like what you think
a
would be
billion per one, bro.
By the end of the year,
Oh, this year, easily above 150 probably.
150. Gas, I got you to say that. I'm holding you to that one. Wait, should we bet? Can we bet?
I'll bring it back at least 100K above 100K.
Do you think?
Okay, and how much you gonna put down for that?
I don't know.
Money wise, on the podcast right here, right now.
Don't be scared, bro. This is a
no. I'm already aligned. Like I'm there. I'm doing my thing.
£100.
But I lost all my Bitcoin and I don't have any. You know what I'm saying? So, I lost in a submarine. So in a submarine accident, I jumped in the water, lost all my Bitcoin. It's a bit peak, but
peak.
It happens.
Yeah,
but I believe in it though. I believe in it, and the thing is gonna go to 150, 100K, 150, maybe 200.
Really? By the end of the year?
Yeah. I mean, look, a whole country adopted it now. So
I want to hear yours, Abe. What's your prediction?
all the biggest companies got it. Tesla.
My prediction is
Even
it
Amazon
will
jumping on it,
probably
we'll
by the end of the year, I'd say probably go down.
Down?
I think, it will go up.
I think we're gonna see announcements recently coming up. Like loads of companies gonna be like, yeah, we bought the dip. Yeah.
I'm gonna say the max will hit before the end of the year is 65K.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So back to its normal high, basically.
Oh, what? It already got to 65.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Wait, what is it now? What's it now?
50. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, right, okay. Maybe we'll go back up to that. I was AFK for that. Fucking hell, I don't know when that
I think it's probably gonna at least double like its previous high. So 125 would be nice. 124, something like that would be nice.
All right, we'll see.
We'll see.
And that's a wrap. That's the
Yeah.
Welcome to the Let's Chat Shit podcast.
We chatting shit all the time. Check the highlights. You know it.
You're definitely gonna
Like and comment. We need the comments and likes, bro.
Algorithm.
Listen,
engage.
we actually need the algorithms. I'm begging you. Like and comment the thing.
Look at them.
Bro, hey, like and comment the thing.
Hey.
Anything. We don't even care. Just cuss us out.
Just
if
put
we have
anything
to.
there.
Fuck it. Dislike the thing is all on purpose.
No, don't dislike it.
He's being dumb. No dislike. It's like,
it's not pure
oh,
engagement.
fuck you up for dislike, bro. We're actually, fam, we only have a few views. We'll know if you dislike.
Yeah,
we'll know who. We're actually come for you.
Alright, peace.